Hi, this is Yang Goddess or Monica if you want to be formal. So I'm seeing that there's some things that is going on here. It does have to do a lot with letting go of past situations or something that happened that was very burdensome. But I do see that a lot of the stuff that you felt like you were stuck in, okay, a lot of things that you felt like you were stuck in, I feel like these are just things that are in your head, okay? Maybe there was an illusion of you feeling stuck, but you're not really stuck. And I feel like you do have an abundant energy around you that's following you. Not only that, but you also got 310. So I do feel like this abundance is coming in with some type of ending, okay? This also has to do with you being emotionally available, but I feel like it might also be to yourself. Look, 10, 10, 10. You got 2 10 of Pentacles here, and then a 10 of Cups. These are all really, really, really good cards, because out of all of these 10s, you could have got the 10 of Wands, but there's no 10 of Wands here, okay? There's actually no 10 of Wands here at all. But I do see an energy of, like, not moving forward because of burdens or a lot of pressure when it comes to a situation dealing with love, okay? There was a lot of confusion here. There was a lot of confusion, okay? And this causes this burden called separation, okay? I'm also seeing that within the situation, I feel like you felt like this was a lose-lose battle, okay? And that I feel like this person might have been like very in and out, causing a lot of depression, causing a lot of sadness. And no matter how much you try to go towards the situation, it always left you feeling ungrounded. So I do see a situation where you moving from one environment to the next, and I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in for this 444 on the clock as I say this. Definitely a lot of grounded energy, okay, which is really, really nice, okay. I do feel like this person, like I said, might have had like a in and out, like toxic in and out energy, okay? Very argumentative, okay? And like I said, with the Death card here, this was something that was meant to end a while ago maybe, but you still kind of held on to it, which was causing you sadness. You felt like you could, you felt like if you could refuse this ending that things would get better. Something like that. I don't know if that makes sense. But it just made you feel more and more ungrounded. Okay? Made it hard for you to struggle to maintain your sense of self here with the strength on the bottom. Okay? But again, you got a new beginning here, okay? And this new beginning is going to come when you start allowing yourself to rest, okay? Because right now, not right now, but maybe even in the past, it could be now. If you are dealing with this situation where you're dealing with a person who is in and out, you're dealing with a situation where there's a lot of confusion going on, the way to clear that out is to kind of move yourself out of that space. And I feel like the way you move out of that space, if you're not knowing how to, is to go within. But it's hard for you to understand how to move within this space if you're not taking the time for yourself to actually connect and get that answer, okay? So right now it's time for you to connect to get that answer, so that way you can go ahead and get to this 10 of Pentacles, this 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles, that's abundance at its highest level. It's 20, okay? This 10 of Cups, like, yeah, definitely. There's a new beginning coming once you start to go within, okay? Or if you've already gone within, I'm letting you know, I'm here to let you know that your new beginning is coming, okay? You also might have this Emperor, or this could also mean that you're moving in your Emperor energy, which means that because you're out of this energy, you're able to kind of do more, you know? So this is masculine and feminine energy. You're able to move. This rest, this meditation, this time for yourself, this stillness, this is the feminine energy, and this is the masculine energy, this Emperor, okay? I'm feeling like you're needing to really work on the feminine energy. You're really needing to go within. I do feel like your Emperor energy is pretty it's like you're good when it comes to moving, but you have a hard time sitting still. And I feel like once you learn how to kind of sit still and balance those energies out where you're moving and sitting still when you need to, I feel like the more expansive your growth becomes. Okay. For some of you guys, this is just wishful thinking, or like not wishful thinking, but you're fantasizing because you know the type of situation that you are in, and you knowing that you need to remove yourself from the situation. So this is something that's heavily on your mind all the time, and it's on your mind because your intuition is trying to tell you something. Your intuition is talking to you, but you're not willing to quiet your mind enough to move in this direction. And I feel like that's the reason why this is here. This is you needing to quiet your mind, because this is an illusion of being trapped in a situation that you're not trapped in. Okay, your mind is perceiving like you are, but you aren't. You staying in this situation is just going to it's going to cause more displeasure. And I feel like this is something that you know, but this is also something that you're trying to keep the blindfold onto, but you can't. Okay, you can't keep that blindfold on. And I feel like you know, okay? Like I said, there's a lot of stability on the horizon, and there is some enlightenment, okay? With the Hangman. Okay? Anything else? The Hierophant. I do feel like this will put you in a space. Oh, okay. With this, you might also be meeting someone, or this is someone that's around you now. This person gives a lot of clarity. This person might actually help you with guidance. This could be a mentor. This could be somebody from a facility who has a business. This is someone who is very honest. And they know how to... They know how to make you think in ways that you didn't think before, okay? You might have somebody who is on the outside of this whole situation who kind of know everything. Maybe it could be a friend. This could be a family member. This is a hierarchy. But when I say it's a friend, this is regardless of who this is the person who's the head of something, okay? This is the head of this is the head of a institution or somewhat, or religious I don't know if the word facility. A pastor, a priest. This can also be the head of the family, you know. But this is someone on the outside who sees everything, or you talk to about this certain situation, and they are trying to give you some type of advice to help you with success. Okay. I do feel like you're desiring a new skill, and I feel like this desire for a new skill, you will start to kind of go for this. Whether, say, if you wanted to get on social media, I wanted to do this, but I need to know how to do this, and I need to know how to do that. Well, you wasn't aligning yourself with this situation. You wasn't aligning yourself with being on social media because you were stuck in a situation, and all of your energy is diverted towards this. But once you remove yourself, or if you have removed yourself, now your energy can go back onto yourself. And because your energy is going back onto yourself, you're acquiring new skills and growing, okay? You're planting seeds, okay? This is a time of recuperation. Like I said, it's time to go within, okay? I feel like it's saying the same thing over and over again. So I feel like that's like the end of this is the end of this reading. Just don't forget about you, okay? In order to get the answer, you have to quiet your mind. You have to remove yourself from the noise, okay? All right. So I hope that this helps someone. You guys have a lovely night, morning, wherever you are. And I love you. Bye.